screaming that's nothing. What I pulled off the lot, that's stunting.
Yo, Outlet Network, we stay plugged in. I got my friend here. How would you like to introduce yourself? I feel like I wouldn't do a worthy one.
I'm T Littles. I went from pretty girl to drug dealer to murderer to homeowner to entrepreneur. My guy right here want to hear my story. Y'all might want to be interested in my story. Might could help some of y'all, so we about to get into it. Big T Littles. Trench TV.
I feel like this is going to be a good one. You've got like a very interesting story as far as like, I mean, bro, you've been to prison. You've turned your life around. You've experienced highs and lows, and now you're doing great. You're a business owner. You're a homeowner. You're starting a new job. Like, you got it all together, bro. And I feel like that's like the rare. You know what I mean? Like, once you go to prison, they say you get like 60-70% chance you going back. There ain't no chance you going back.
I ain't been back 15 years plus free. I came home in 2013. I ain't been back. It ain't no dick in there. So your girl little, hey, you won't catch me in that motherfucker. But yeah,
So I guess let's start with your childhood. Where are you from?
I'm from Big Philly, the 215. I'm a 918 representer. Better believe it. A real 918 representer.
How long have you been here?
I've been here on and off for maybe like 20 years. Okay. I'm 40-something years old. I ain't gonna tell y'all the something part, but I'm in my 40s. Yeah.
And what is your official, like, I almost feel like it's not even a name. It's more like a title. Like, what is your official name?
My official name? You mean my government? I like to be called Littles. My first name begin with a T. Everybody call me T Littles, or they call me Littles. I used to be CO Littles in the 918. I used to work at David L. Moss in 2001, 2, and 3. You know, I was making connections before I knew I was going to need them connections.
You like, you're going to go anywhere. You're going to succeed. Like, it's that personality type. I feel like you're outgoing. You're definitely an extrovert. So it's like, tell me, how was your upbringing? Was your childhood great? Was you like this as a kid? Like,
well, I'm from Philly. I'm from a big city. My mom had me young. Well, my parents had me young. They were still in high school. I was my mom's only child for 14 years. I'm my dad's only child still. A lot of my cousins and my family, they was living in New York City. So whenever something popped off, there was never nobody for me to go to. You know, like, I can't run home and tell my mom she can't fight my battles for me in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So I always had to take up for myself. You know what I'm saying? And in school, I never was like the cool kid in school. Like, I always fuck with the underdogs. You know what I'm saying? Those was my friends. Those was the people that I felt most comfortable being around. And those was the people I took up for, and they took up for me. You know what I'm saying? Growing up.
Are you a lover or fighter?
I could be both. I could love you, and if you want to fight, we could fight too. I'm not going to back down to anything.
Do you run fades? I'm just gonna be like straight up, like, you run fades with bitches, like
I have never had to. I'm not the type to start something, but if you start something with me, I'm gonna finish it with you.
You're crazy a little bit, huh?
Yeah. I don't start shit though. I'm a friendly person. I'm a people's person. I'm for the people. I should have been a politician.
Okay, so what about prison? You get any fights in prison?
Yeah, I got in a fight in prison. I had to kick a bitch in the shower in prison for moving my shit. You know, that's a rule though. You don't touch nobody's shit, shower, microwave, bed, whatever. You don't touch nobody's shit. And I was scared though when I did that shit, because the bitch was a dyke, and I thought her and her girl was gonna come fuck me up. But they respected what it was, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I moved on from that. And then I got in a fight with a bitch in prison because the bitch was trying to play a bitch that I really like. You know what I'm saying? It was this bitch in there they called Blueberry. She was fine and thick and tall. And it was this nothing ass, fat ass, nothing, you know what I'm saying, running around sucking on everything to get some shit in prison. And I just wanted to let Blueberry know about the old nothing ass bitch. And so Blueberry, she was really fucking with the bitch. So she went back and told her. And so the bitch wanted to approach me about the shit. And I guess because, I am who I am, I'm going to stand on that shit. I told the bitch, yeah, I said that. What the fuck? And so we was working in closed records. And I told this story on my shit. But we was working in closed records and it was like a silent fight, you know what I'm saying? Between, like, y'all see these tables, like this me and this was her. And we fighting over a table. And I really felt like the bitch got at me. But when the fight was over, the motherfuckers was like, damn, Littles, you fucked that bitch up, blah, blah, blah. I never talked about that fight because I ain't want to get shit. But, bitch, yeah, you got me fucked up. She was a fat, ugly, dyke-ass bitch, too, y'all. You girl Little. Man, fuck you, bitch. Either I'm going to win or I'm going to lose, but I ain't going to back down. I ain't going to lie.
This is going to be a great interview, as you guys can tell. So I was kind of like, I was willing to, okay, so there was a miscommunication, be up front. It was on me, I'm sure. And I completely forgot about this.
Yeah, we got here. Man, I had to call this guy. Like, yo, I'm dressed up and shit. Oh, here, my mic. I'm dressed up and shit, God. What's happening? We doing it?
Man, I was up to like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, easy. Like,
this a party
still
animal
from last night. And you called me earlier today, and man, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I can't think of one other person I would have did this shit for because I knew this shit was gonna be good. And like it's already started. I mean,
man, I'm fucking with him and his girl. I done took my shoes off in this mug. Y'all hear me? Listen, I'm so comfortable. They got everything for you. I mean, they treat you real good. Like, man, come fuck with them.
Hey, shout out. So I feel like, okay, your childhood was great. Was you okay in high school though? I feel like, was you a cheerleader? Did you play ball?
Nah, I played basketball, but I was something of a bad kid, and so moving from Philly to Oklahoma was like a real transition for me. Like, I'm a big city girl, and it was real country here, and I used to get in a lot of trouble, you know what I'm saying? And so they banned me from playing sports. So I couldn't play no sports or nothing. But I used to play basketball and I used to run track. But because I was such a problem student, none of the coaches, the staff, they outed me on that shit. Or y'all see me on my Shikari right now.
Was you getting suspended and shit? Or like?
Yeah, I was getting suspended in school. Well, my first day of school, I wasn't in Tulsa. I was in Lawton. I don't know what that area code is. What is that? 508? Yeah, you girls, check me out, child. But anyway, my first day of school, well, not elementary school, because I did like 5th grade there. Then I left. Then I came back and did junior high. Well, my first day at junior high, I got in a fight with a bitch. She wanted to ask me, is my hair fake? What the fuck that got to do with you, bitch? So we got in a fight. I got suspended for 5 days.
Damn.
Got suspended for 5 days. And my homegirl that knew me from elementary school, big shout out. You know I love you. She Italian and black. I gotta get her on this motherfucker.
Man, they got you off the rip for 5 days.
Hey, yeah.
You must beat her ass.
Hey, yeah, I did. Yeah, they didn't want to give me my props because I wasn't from there. They tried to say that bitch. I'll beat that bitch ass again. I can't even remember her name. Natalie, bitch. You know what time it is. Your girl Littles. Anyway, yeah, but I got suspended for like 5 days. But my homegirl, she came. And she was telling me that it was this dude that was digging on me and liking me and shit. His name was Raul. He was Puerto Rican, and I fuck with them Ricans, baby. And yeah, it got popping after that. School got popping after
Raul?
that. Raul. I don't remember his last name and shit. Shout out, baby.
But hit him in the comments or something.
Yeah.
Bro. Like shit.
Yeah.
We'll put you in touch.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know. We'll see.
So, are you married?
Nah, I'm single. Big Littles is single. I can't deal with nobody's shit right now.
Have you ever been married?
Nah, I've been proposed to. Twice.
So
I got a nigga right here. Let me show y'all my nigga. First nigga ever proposed to me right here. Oh, yeah, he rich now, trying to front on a girl. He rich now. Y'all see him? When I met him, he used to drive a gypsy cab. This how much of a real one I am. We used to split meals. and shit, you know. He A-Rad. Yeah, big shout out to them Arab. You know your girl Littles. I speak a little bit of that shit.
Hey.
And she flew stellarium. That means I want some money today, motherfucker. Anyway, back to it. But he rich now. But he was telling me how he was doing the gypsy cab thing. And he used to, my auntie used to get money for years. My auntie was getting money for years in the streets. You hear me? But anyway, she already did her shit, so ain't no reason for y'all to go try to look up behind for my name. But she got the different last name anyway. But anyway, they used to catch cabs everywhere they had to go, you know what I'm saying? And he ended up being like a cab driver. I liked the nigga hair and shit. And so I started fucking with him. But I didn't know he was Arab. I thought he was Puerto Rican. You know, I never really been into asking people like they nationality, you know what I'm saying, they background, like if they in a gang or shit like that. I never do that type of shit. I just like the dude. And the dude owns some shit in New York City. You hear me? I was with the nigga when he brought his first store. I was with him when he brought his Hummer. You hear me? I mean, hey, one time we went to the bank, y'all, and the bank shorted him on some money. And they was like, no, that nigga ran it back on their ass. And they was wrong. They shorted him about $200-300, had to run it back.
Damn.
Yeah.
So
what's up, Raheem, baby?
Hey.
Girl, Little's on TV.
This is easy. So what when do you feel like you like hopped off the porch?
I probably hopped off the porch. It was late for me. Probably was like 2006. I was like probably 26 years old. And
so you was like regular citizen doing your shit.
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah. I was always I told you I used to work at the jail. I was a medical assistant. You know what I'm saying? I used to work jobs. I was a pretty girl.
Trades, bro.
Yeah, I was a pretty girl fucking with niggas. That's what I used to do. Yeah.
You feel like being pretty like made shit easier?
No.
Come on, don't fly, bro.
No,
come on.
No, sometimes being pretty don't get you nothing but fuck.
Sometimes, but most times it get you somewhere, yo.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you meet people and stuff like that, but people never take you serious when you pretty. Like, you always gotta prove your love, or you always gotta fight. Like, no, I want fucking with nobody.
But even if they cute, even if they think you're cute, they're gonna be like, "Oh, here you go." You know
man, it's never been like that for your girl Littles. Like, I had niggas. Okay, so I had some niggas help me get a car before. We'll talk about that later on. I had niggas first buy me Gucci when I was coming back down here in like 2004, 5. I was like probably like one of the only black bitches out here with real Gucci, Louis Vuitton and shit like that. But I was fucking with niggas in NYC. That shit was nothing for them niggas. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing.
I feel you. That's dope. You've lived like you seem high maintenance. Are you high maintenance?
Nah. I don't have no makeup on, y'all. I don't have no makeup on. I don't wear eyelashes. I don't get my eyebrows done. I just clip my own fingernails. I keep my own real nails. Never know when you gotta swing on a bitch. But
please don't swing on bitch.
I don't do fake nails. I mean, maybe back in the day, you know, but I never really asked the nigga to buy me no expensive shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the names of that shit. I'm a real hood bitch. That shit ain't in the hood. Like, what the fuck? Shit ain't
I do gotta say, you said you was 40 something. I'm just
I'm 40 something. I know about jewelry though. I know about jewelry. You know, I like to be laced. You know, I like to drip.
I have to say, you do look very nice, well put together, and you do look young. So I would have had no clue that.
Thank you.
But so you hopped off the porch at, what'd you say, 26? So what was your first, like, what was you getting into at 26?
At 26, I had just moved back here officially, where I knew that, you know, this is the 918 when I say I just moved back here from Philly and New York. And I knew officially this where I was going to be. I was dealing with, like, a lot of my friends I used to be their correctional officer. So when I was coming back, I was going clubbing and shit, and I was meeting them, and I met somebody, you know what I'm saying? They had a record company out here called GMC Records, Get Money Records or whatever. And this motherfucker was so arrogant and shit that he wanted somebody to tape his rap shows. You know what I'm saying? And he was street affiliated. I didn't even know. But that's how it got started. He was like, man, Littles, I want you to come take my shows and this and that. And so that's how I got started in 2006, before reality TV came, before Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all that shit. Your girl Littles, I was out here big taping shit. I went to the pen and motherfuckers try to act like they don't remember the shit I was doing. Biker Boy Weekend, I was there. Car shows, I was there. Niggas used to be taking pictures of me sitting to the niggas in a pen. I'm at niggas like, I know you. No, you don't know me. But anyway, that's how it all got started for me. I was taping shows and stuff like that. And then I got my homegirl right here, Blackity Black. Let him know you in the building, Black.
All right,
yeah.
all right.
My friend here, not just to validate, but just to let everybody know that I'm not fronting or faking on nothing I'm saying today. You know what I'm saying? Well, anyway, we was doing some shows, and after I got finished taping this show, it was another rapper out here. I'm not gonna say their names, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if that's what they want, and I'm not gonna do that. But this is about me anyway. But he was like, could I tape a show and stuff? And I was like, yeah. Well, at that time, I needed more video cameras and stuff. I was taping at a club called Exclusive. It ain't exclusive no more. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I was on my way to the O. Y'all know where the O is, Okmulgee, Oklahoma. And I had ended up getting in a car crash. And I crashed up my BMW. I had a BMW 740 IL, you know what I'm saying?
Man,
Money green.
What you drop on that?
Man, it don't even matter because the Arab helped me with it.
Hey.
Anyway, but I had ended up crashing that car up, you know what I'm saying? I had the peanut butter interior, and I had like $100 to my name, you know what I'm saying? And my friend right here, I told her like she was hurt. Y'all hear me? It was a bad car accident, you know what I'm saying? You want to talk about it a little bit, friend? You don't want me to tell it?
I wish you would come on camera, bro.
They crashed your shit up.
Yeah.
Totaled it out. We skipped to the trap.
Hey, they lied too. They out there lying on a girl. You hear me? The police was already treating me like a criminal before I was a criminal, asking me how did I have a car like this. They had the dogs out there. I'm slinging water out that motherfucker like I'm at a Little Boosie concert. Like, what the fuck y'all gonna let these little kids get away with crashing my car if they gave me the ticket and everything? Talking about it was failure to yield at a stop sign. I don't even understand that shit. But if you stop at a stop sign, you look, then you proceed out into the street with caution. How is that a failure to fucking yield? But anyway, they just put a girl on a path of fucking destruction because that's what got me started. And I told my friend she couldn't be hurt. I told my friend you can't be hurt. I got $100 to my name. You got to go take me to the trap. I didn't know nothing about shit. We could have been going to the trap getting some fake dope. You hear me? I ain't know shit. You hear me? My friend took me, and that's how it got started. I brought my first 8-ball.
So off of 8-ball, what'd you do? Like,
after 8-ball, I balled off that motherfucker, bought a car in a motherfucking week. Yeah, I tell motherfuckers it was 10 days, no job, no credit, bitch. But really, my friend said I brought that motherfucker in a week. I would say white dude. I don't even call nobody no this motherfucker. But yeah, I had a motherfucker, co-signed on my shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then he got mad at a girl Littles, you know what I'm saying? Because I was bad with my mouth game stupid. And then he got mad at me talking about he gonna get the car repossessed. I already had that motherfucker paid off. Bad bitch. Fuck out of here.
I love this. You're awesome.
Yeah, I know. I need to do this shit every day.
So you flipped the 8-ball.
Flip the 8-ball. It was hard though, y'all. I was curbing because I mean, in the beginning, that's how it is. I couldn't show no love right there. You know what I'm saying? And then another part of it is like when we left the O and came back to the 918, I didn't really know who to get on with, and I didn't know where to sell my shit. You know what I'm saying? I had to figure all this shit out.
Was you flipping soft or hard?
It was hard already. I was buying my shit already rocked up.
What was you paying for like a zip?
A zip. When I was getting into zips, I was only paying maybe like I can't even remember. It was so long ago.
But I remember getting zips for like $800 sometimes.
I think I was getting my zips from somebody because they was from the O, and you know who I'm talking about, friend. I can't say their name on this motherfucker, but I think I was getting them for like $5.50, maybe $6.
I wonder if buying hard by the is hard or soft is cheaper. I was getting soft for like $800 a zip.
I can't remember, but because this shit, like we talk now, I'm telling my story, but when we talking about the drugs and shit, like I really can't remember because I left that shit alone a long time ago.
I remember when some of this shit was like $1,200 a zip.
Hey,
No.
but that's when Obama was in office and they was talking about it was a drought out here and niggas was hitting niggas over the head for shit. That was that bullshit. Obama didn't do shit for nobody.
There was
Didn't do shit for nobody.
there was some decent yay back then because that was like the days I was kind of like
Yeah, where you ain't had to step on it all crazy. Niggas wasn't putting that stretch on that shit, and that's how I really got off because the niggas that I was getting my shit from, they wasn't stretch arm and long store and all that shit like that. They was just putting enough cut on it, you know what I'm saying, and that's it. And my shit was how motherfuckers start fucking with me. I was telling people let motherfuckers try some new dope. Don't get mad at these motherfuckers. They want to try some new dope.
You knew you was the right spot if like you was like the only person that wasn't Hispanic that was just coming in and out that motherfucker, bro. Because you know if all the other essays is buying it, you on the right shit.
Well, I ain't never seen no essays. I was only dealing with some motherfucking Negroes and some motherfucking whites. That's all it was for me at that time. I don't even never remember dealing with no.
But you had hard though.
No Spanish. I didn't get to cartel level yet. I didn't get there yet. I wasn't there yet.
I haven't seen very many, like any essays I can think of actually that fucking hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they all do soft. But that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. See, when my baby daddy in Lawton, see now my baby daddy was dealing with them motherfuckers. All he dealt with was coke. You hear me? When I was like 18 years old, my baby daddy, you hear me?
It was kind of frowned upon back then. Like now it's even more acceptable. Like everybody
that everybody snorting.
Yeah. But back then it was kind of like you kind of had you had your select few friends that you would let know, but other than that, you was like you wasn't just telling everybody. Now motherfuckers just snort lines off the table in front of you. They don't give a fuck.
Hey Russ, my baby daddy found out I was out here selling that shit. That nigga said he don't cook it, but he got it. He told me to come down there. He was gonna make sure motherfuckers whipped it up for me just right. I brought the cream of the crop back up here, never looked back. Motherfuckers was trying to pocket check your girl Lou. They was asking me why I'm not getting on with them. Hey, I know y'all ain't trying to pop. When the fuck I'm ready to get on with y'all is when I'm gonna get on with y'all. Treat me just like y'all treat these niggas. I'm coming with my own money, never shorts, never ask for no fronts.
I feel like you succeed very quickly at pretty much everything you do, but you only aim at select things. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you're not doing everything, but the things you do, you're willing to put your effort toward or your time toward. I feel like you gotta fucking just destroy it. You know
exactly. Whatever I put my mind at doing, I'm gonna go 1,000 at getting it done.
So with that being said, I feel like one of the things that you caught on to was you went with like the quick nursing route, you've done all kinds of shit. And then like, at some point selling crack. And like crack was the most profitable shit that like because like back then, like you're right, like our era right there, and then like maybe 10, 20 years before that, bro, it was cracking with crack. Like, bro, like that's what kids 15, 16 years old is selling crack all day long, bro. Like
I did at that time when my back was against the wall, and that's what I say, my back was against the wall. At that time, it was the only thing I knew that I could do so I could get me a car really quick.
Bro, it was quick cash.
Yeah,
bro.
It was about me getting another car, but then it turned into something bigger because
you ever rent cars?
Rent?
Yeah,
I ain't never rent no car. I buy my cars cash.
I'm talking about like from
no, fuck that, because you might put your dope in the ceiling of their shit, and then a smoker want their car back, and they going with the car in your dope. I ain't never did that dummy shit. I ain't never bought no food stamps. I ain't never tricked with nobody, and that was how I rise to the top. That's how I rise to the top.
Bro, I had so many friends when I was like 16,
dummy
17.
Missions.
They got caught with like smoker buckets, is what we call them. Yo, you motherfucker rent a car, you know what I'm saying, for some work, and fucking when he not high anymore, he want his car back. You know what I'm saying? And fucking they call that shit in stolen.
Yep.
And your homeboy get picked up in a car.
I ain't never do that shit. I ain't never take no checks. I ain't never do no shit like that.
That was the check days. You right?
Yep. That was the check day. I'm gonna write you a check. I'm not taking no check from your motherfucking crazy ass. Is y'all crazy? I'm not doing that.
Motherfucker write a check and like cash it at the grocery store.
Man, they'll tell the bank that you stole it or the check stolen or whatever they gotta be. Just like with the food stamp cards. They'll call the card in stolen or lost. Man, I'm not doing that. I'm about my fucking money. You gonna pay me cash or you ain't getting shit.
I never got into that shit because I was a little young. I was like 16, 17 when that shit.
Yeah, you're a little bit younger than me.
But I do remember that shit, and like looking back now, I'm like, bro, that shit was easy as fuck. Like anybody could have did that shit. That's fucked up. You know what I mean? Like we came a long way, I guess. But so you're selling work. You got
I'm
How
selling
many
work and I'm
spots?
still doing video.
How many
I ain't never
spots?
had no spot. Ain't nobody never put your girl T Littles in no dope spot. They always been scared of me because I make that money. I call myself crack on wheels. Crack on wheels. And what I did was I didn't know where to go, but I would meet people, you know what I'm saying? And I had Sand Springs, Glen Pool, and Jinx on lock, y'all. I had 8 apartments. I was fucking with 2 motherfuckers in motherfucking Glen Pool. I was fucking with motherfuckers in Jinx. You hear me? I didn't need to go to North Tulsa, but I was bored. I wanted to see some niggas in my life.
So do you feel like you went just straight from like the bottom to like, man, you skip lead cook or skip lead whatever, you skip fucking shift manager, you skip manager, and you just kind of went straight to like general manager, bro. Like
it was, I mean, it kind of was like that, but it was still a little bit of I had to hustle for it. You hear me? Because
was being pretty make it easy?
Being
Come
pretty,
on, bro.
being
I
pretty,
know it helped.
no, this being pretty didn't make it easy because listen, when you dealing with smokers, they don't give a fuck what you look like.
But when
I'm going to get my work from these niggas, I had niggas that tried to front me shit, and I used to tell them I'm not taking no fronts. But niggas told me like they had to give me my packs like that because I was coming back so quick. And they just didn't want to take those risks.
Like, right here,
you know
take a couple. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I know you good for it. Here, just hold on to these.
Right,
you know
right.
Like,
they just didn't want to keep spinning the block because I was running out. I was clocked like this. Man, my dope was blowing they motherfucking tops off. You hear me?
My homeboy was getting like 40 pounds of like Reggie back then, and Reggie was going for like, bro, I know he was getting it for less than like 500. But he was getting 40 at a time.
But I don't know about the weed game. I tried to get in the weed game for a little bit, didn't I, friend?
He was doing it so regularly, bro. Like these motherfuckers would be like, man, we'll come pick up the money here in a couple of days, type shit. You know what I'm saying? And like fucking, I was like, bro, they're just fucking missing out on like 40 bands. I'm thinking that's like at 19, 20, bro. I'm like, bro, that's a life changing amount of money. And they like,
weed
nah, bro,
was too slow for me. Weed was too slow for me. I couldn't fuck with no weed, even though I had a nigga. Listen, I met a nigga one time, y'all. He was into everything. I love this nigga till this day. I wish I could call him, but he don't like interviews. He don't like this type of shit. But when I met him, the nigga was the nigga. He was the motherfucking nigga. But I ended up going to his real house one night, and then I was telling him because I was in the weed game before I got into the dope game.
How much weed was you selling?
I didn't sell a lot. I'm just about to tell you this story. Just listen. So I went to his house or whatever, and I was like, damn, I need some weed. And he was like, well, what you gonna give me or something? And I was like, well, I'll give you some head. I said, I'll give you some head. I said, however much that head is, that's how much weed you give me. This nigga gave me the motherfucking bag. Y'all know the plastic baggies like this, filled up to the top with weed. I guess what is that? A big ass a pound? A pound come in a bag like this? I don't fucking know. But anyway, weed was too slow for you girl littles. I smoked that weed, split up with my friend, did whatever. But I really got into selling crack cocaine. That was my thing right there. So a cow on wheels. Crack on wheels. Call myself a cow, baby. I never set myself up at no spot. I don't like being inside. I'm not an inside hustler. I'm a people's person. I like to be outside. I'm outside with my shit. What's up, Jimmy? Put me on the remix. We outside in this shit.
So, bro, let's keep it real, man. Let's get dark for a second. You caught a body, bro.
Yeah. I think I was in the streets about 3.5 years. And then some serious shit happened to me. A nigga tried to rob me. You know what I'm saying?
Let's just keep it real, bro. We want to hear the story.
Okay.
Can you just break down just like even just a short one? Bro, what happened?
Bro? Okay, well the story is I used to sell at this bitch house and she didn't have no lights, no water. Niggas didn't like coming to a house because it stank. But I used to be in that motherfucker with that dank. And that money was flowing through that motherfucker. You hear me? So I used to be at a house, you know what I'm saying? And eventually, you know what I'm saying, I really started fucking with the lady, you know what I'm saying? And I helped to get a lights and a water on in that motherfucker. But I would never really be there like that. I would only be there if she called me, or if I'm in the hood, I'll go past, shit like that. Well, I had my beautician. By then, I used to wear a wig down my back. Like this bitch Nikki talking about she the first one with them engines. Man, I was doing that shit in 2006, 7, 8, and 9. You hear me? I was running around in some high heels and some dukes, selling motherfucking crack until bitches start trying to run up on me, following me and shit. And that's when I had to switch my game up to wear my real hair, put me some motherfucking sneakers on so I could roll on these bitches. But anyway, back to the story. I was going to Vegas with my beautician, you know what I'm saying? And I had kind of like an epiphany and shit where I really just didn't want to do the shit no more, you know what I'm saying? So I come back to the town. By then, y'all, I'm already cooking up my own shit, you know what I'm saying? I got a sleeping bag in the trunk. I had 4 fucking cars. I had a sleeping bag in one of my cars. I had a Pyrex, a scale, some shit in one of my cars,
bro.
and
Remember Master P's Make Crack Like This?
make crack like this. That's my shit. 15 grand saved up. I'm about to try to start me a front ass business. You hear me? So I had 21 G's. That's really not a lot, but I'm out in the streets and I'm just breaking off.
An investor, you like, bro, I got 21. I'm willing to put up, you know what I'm saying? And I'm
nobody. I'm talking about grams of crack cocaine, not money. Shit. I only had 15,000.
15,000, even 15,000 though. At least you could get it.
I was about to get on to that, but I had 21 grams, y'all, and I was just out.
What was 21 grams going for?
I wasn't selling it. I was breaking off pieces, giving them to my friends. My smokers was my friends. I loved them. They the ones that put me on top. They the ones that helped me stay looking how I was looking. They the ones that helped me buy all my jewels. They the ones that helped me take care of my daughter, my brother, my mother, all of that shit. So I was done with the dope game and I was just giving out dope. And I went to my people house, you know what I'm saying, that I told y'all I helped get the lights and the water on. And it was a bitch ass nigga there. And I didn't know that he was already fucked up. He was on, I don't know what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Nigga tried to rob
that water back then, though. Like, that shit was...
Now, he probably was on that shit, too. But dude tried to rob me, y'all. And everything just changed from there because that whole real gangster shit really just kicked in. The whole 3.5 years I was in the streets, nobody never tried to pull no shit like this on me. So I felt like I really had to go hard or go home.
What'd he do?
He snatched my sack and put it in his mouth.
Just some straight crackhead shit?
Yeah, bro. I had it was on me. You know what I'm saying? I had my dope in my hand like this. And I looked at my people and I was like, do he want something?
Right.
And in the midst of that, the nigga snatched it and put it in his mouth. And then it was just on from there. I jumped on the nigga, started beating the fuck on the nigga. He fell on the ground and shit. I picked the nigga phone up. I was calling his people. I was calling y'all to ask y'all if y'all would give me my fucking money the next day. I would leave that nigga alone. But y'all didn't answer that fake ass, punk ass, bitch ass nigga phone. So that's what he get for trying to rob a bitch.
So you how old at this time?
I'm like, let me see, in 2008, I probably was like 27, about to turn 28.
Okay, shit. So you still like, you know what I mean? You where you at, bro? But you're not fucking up at this point. Most people's fucking up by that time.
Nah, I'm just on the route, I'm on the rise. I'm on the rise right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm cooking my own work. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not dealing with.
What'd you do to the guy?
We got in a fight. I choked him out. I hit him with a chair. There was no knives. There was no guns involved. This was just a real physical fucking fight.
So this dude probably already needed like a health pack and fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Like physically, no woman can beat no man. But because dude was already on drugs and shit, impaired and shit, y'all, like I had an advantage over him. But I didn't know that at the time. I didn't know I had an advantage over him at the time. All I knew is a nigga trying to rob me, and I can't let the streets find out about that.
So you hit him with a chair and you choked his ass out?
Yeah, I fucked him up. And I would y'all can look me up. I would tell y'all my real name. Y'all want to look me up? My real name is motherfucking Tanisha Littles. I got locked up in 2009 in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Look it up. It's in black and fucking white. It's paperwork. I didn't bring that fucking paperwork today because I didn't feel like, because I moved on from that situation, I didn't feel like showing y'all no dead body. I had the nigga laid out. EMTs trying to, man, it's bad.
Did you know he was dead when it happened?
I didn't know he was dead. This what I thought. I thought that the next day, I'm going to be dealing with this nigga bitch, his motherfucking sisters, cousins, nieces, all these little bitches going to be trying to run up on Littles and fuck me up. You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought. But at the end of the day, I think I went to 3 people's houses that night after I did that shit. I had a little blood on my pants and shit. and I had told them about it. And everybody was fucking laughing. Like, oh, Littles, you ain't did no shit like that. Ain't that? It was all funny till the next day when the news report came out talking about a motherfucking unexplained death of some motherfucking Tulsa black man out this motherfucker.
Well,
Then everybody like, oh shit. They was calling me. I didn't know because see, I didn't know him. And because the people whose house it was, she was scared. So she wasn't trying to contact me. So some other people had to tell me that nigga had died. And so now I'm thinking.
How long was it before you found out he died?
Like, it was the next day. I found out the next day. One of my smokers called me and was telling me, like, Littles, the dude you was talking about you got in a fight with died. He died. He dead. And I'm thinking like, oh shit, I got a murder.
Small as fuck.
Right.
Bro.
Right. I was smaller than this back then. I was an animal, nigga. A fucking animal. I was an animal, y'all. And you gotta be an animal to be in these streets and survive or get fucking ate out this motherfucker. Nobody eating me like no motherfucking guppy.
So you beat his ass in the chair, choked him out, and you fucking, bro, the dude passed away, whatever.
He was on drugs. He was impaired. That's the only reason why I won. I came out on top. It wasn't my time.
How big was
my time wasn't time to go. He was like a little bit, I mean, stand
the
up.
white dude, the black dude? What
he was black. He was black. He probably was about like this. He was kind of short, you know what I'm saying, y'all? But he was a kind of stocky
dude, though, bro.
Yeah, he was a little bit kind of a stocky nigga. You know what I'm saying? He was kind of a stocky nigga.
Did you know him at all?
I didn't know him. This was my first time ever. I would have gave him a pass. I was not that type of drug dealer.
So it wasn't personal, nothing. Bro, this dude fucking tried you because he seen a pretty girl.
He tried to bitch. He tried to bitch, bro.
Straight up,
he tried to bitch, bro.
He seen a pretty young girl trying to do something, bro. She probably thought whatever the fuck. He on drugs anyway. This dude tried you, bro.
Period.
And you fucking, I mean, what happened, happened. Bro.
Period.
Like,
Period.
So how'd that end up getting like, how the police end up finding? What was the final?
Man, they bitch ass family kept calling the district attorney on my ass, and that's how I got locked up. See, what y'all don't know why y'all still in these streets is the 918 got a lot of snitches out here, a lot of bitches out here, a lot of people that don't like to handle their shit in the streets. They was calling on me. The DA didn't want to pick me up on that bitch ass nigga. They said he was a habitual ass criminal, and they didn't want to lock me up over the shit because really I only had one dope case. I was on probation. They didn't want to send me. I was doing my shit right. They didn't want to send me.
Did you just straight up tell them what fucking happened? Like,
nah, I ain't telling my PO. One day I had to go see my PO and shit. And my PO, before I could sit down in the seat, y'all, my PO asking me, do I got a friend that died? I said, bitch, I don't got no friends. You know, then the bitch gonna try to tell me I tested positive for cocaine. I told that bitch, that's a fucking faulty ass motherfucking positive, bitch. You know I don't do no drugs, bitch. I don't do no drugs.
No bullshit. I had to do like I was Raider and shit, right? Man, I had a homeboy came back from pass. He fell for cocaine, but he was selling work while he was on pass, and then giving his homeboys money and letting him like he was stacking money because we had to take like 4 or 5.
See, I didn't know busting your dope up with your fingernails. See, that's how nobody was schooling me. I was schooling myself as I was going along in the game. Niggas wasn't schooling me.
He failed his drug test for that shit and fucked one of his passes
yes,
or whatever.
Yes, I was busting my dope with my nails. And that's how they caught me with the cocaine. And that's how that bitch tried to come at me about that body. But that was like, that body had happened in like November of 08. I didn't get arrested for that body till May of 09. They didn't want to arrest me, but the nigga family in the 918 kept calling and telling them my name. And that's how the fuck I got apprehended.
So how did anybody know that it happened? Who else was there?
It was the only person that was there. Well, first of all, these motherfuckers I wasn't even supposed to go out that night, y'all. I was in the house. It was like chiller TV was on. It's like horror movies. They show all these scary movies and shit. I'm a big horror movie freak. You know what I'm saying? I was staying in, and my mom kept asking me like, you going out? Because I had 2 phones. She kept asking me like, you going out? You going out? And I was like, nah, my phone was buzzing off the hook. But about 11:30 or so, like, I just decided I wanted to hit the streets, y'all. My feet was burning. I wanted to go see my people. I wanted to go fuck with them. I wanted to get them some free dope. So I went out.
You left with the work. Like,
yep.
You weren't thinking nothing about it.
No,
you didn't plan on coming home with no work or what?
Like, I planned on, that was the last time I was going to ever sell crack cocaine.
That was literally it, and
yep.
You was fucking, bro, you was about to throw this fucking...
I'm about to get me a front business, about to do my own thing.
3 quacks.
I probably would have been selling a half a birds or something, you know, some soft or something. But it wasn't going to be, I wasn't going to be curbing no more, y'all.
Why did you feel like it was time to pull out?
because I counted up how much money I had, and that was more money than I ever had in my life, and that was more money than these niggas had that
Why
was
not double
selling
it?
dope before me.
Why not double it?
Because I just didn't want to do it no
You
more.
felt like there was a reason. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Man, because drug dealing never was my life. I only got in the game to get me another car. But these niggas made it so easy for me that I stayed doing it.
so why you end up going to prison?
Went to prison on the murder case. Plus, I already had a distributing case.
How much time you get?
I got like, they gave me 10. I had 10 on the murder because they dropped the murder to assault and battery with a dangerous weapon, and my lawyer was smart, and I was able to get days. That's what you bitches don't get. Some of y'all bitches in there right now on assault and battery with a dangerous weapon, y'all doing y'all 0. Y'all not getting 0 days, but my lawyer made sure I could get days.
So you
and
pled
then I
out
was
with a paid for attorney?
I paid for my own attorneys. That's how much money I had. I had 2 attorneys. I fired one bitch ass. See, I had to turn myself in. The motherfuckers was looking for me, calling me armed and dangerous
No
and
bond?
shit like that. I didn't have no bond on the second one. When I caught my drug case, my distributor, I was in and out. See, if I didn't have that much money to go in and out, I would have got to the back. I would have saw what it was like, y'all. I probably would have stopped drug dealing then. But because I had money when they caught me with the dope and shit. But really, when they got me, they caught me on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I had got a tooth pulled. I really wasn't myself. I shouldn't have been out. I was dealing with a nigga that had me somewhere, and I wanted to go home. And when I woke up to go home, the motherfucking my phone was ringing. And I told these niggas I'm not coming for nothing less than $1. And motherfuckers like, we got that, Littles, we got that. So that's how I caught my first case. I was going to go get 100 from one spot, and then I had 100 that was on the way home to where I was going, and that's how it happened. And then after that, I was on probation. They gave me a 5-year deferred sentence because see, I never had no case. I was a pretty ass girl. You know what I'm saying? So they gave me a deferred sentence. All I had to do was that 5 years, and I was gonna beat that shit.
So
till that nigga came along.
So you went to the top pretty quick. You making money, you catching cases, and you still like, this is worth it. Whatever. I just got to do better.
Yeah.
This dude tries you. What happened.
Yeah.
And you end up going to prison for 10. How much time did you end up?
I did 5 years, 4.5, 5 years on that.
You wasn't fucking up in there. You
wasn't. No. I was a model. I was a model motherfucking inmate. I mean, I was doing my shit, but like with
being pretty
everybody wanted me in that motherfucker. I just show y'all some pictures of me in that motherfucker. You heard? The guards wanted me, the bitches wanted me, everybody wanted me. On top of that, I had my own money. And what I was saying about me, my smokers was locked up in a pen with me. They was letting motherfuckers know about me before I got there. So I didn't have no fucking issues in pen.
You fuck with any girls?
I fuck with 2 bitches when I was locked up.
Okay.
Bitches liked me when I was free. Even one of my own homegirls tried to fuck with me, but it was all about the money. You know, when you getting money, it make bitches different. You know what I'm saying?
Did you have anybody on the outside waiting on you?
Plenty of niggas. Niggas was pulling up. When I was in motherfucking Oklahoma City and in Taft, I think at Eddie Warriors. But when I hit the 918, niggas was at the halfway house. You hear me? All up there trying to see Littles. You know what I'm saying? I had a nigga had a Fed case all on my motherfucking visiting list. And y'all know that ain't supposed to go down. Shit went down. You hear me?
You was on visiting list. You think them
niggas, listen, I took every class I could to get out that motherfucker. Niggas was coming to the classes. You know, they bust you to these classes. Niggas was coming to the classes bringing me MP3 players, bringing me money, bringing me DVDs, everything. And this what I couldn't get, yo. I got everything when I was in prison, but I couldn't get no dick, y'all. I don't know how them bitches was getting dick, but I couldn't get the dick.
Did you try?
I tried. I was trying to get some dick, you know what I'm saying? But not from them bitch ass guards. I wanted my dick from them hood niggas. Cause I fuck with hood niggas.
Bro, you know how hard it'd be for another dude.
Fuck with hood niggas. Period.
Even a fucking trustee, bro. You know how hard it'd be to slut off with a female?
Man, listen, them bitches was getting fucked that Turley. Them bitches was getting fucked that Turley.
That's crazy.
It ain't Turley no more, so I could talk about it. Them bitches was getting fucked. I don't know how they was doing it, but your little man, they had their eyes on Little so hard, y'all. They had their eyes on me. Listen, it was a motherfucking guard try to fuck with me in that motherfucker, y'all. I think I broke it, Russ.
Oh shit.
It snapped back in.
Yeah.
You gonna have to. You gonna have to snap here. Take it.
I ain't gonna lie. My baby mama, my first baby mama is fucking. I was 16. I went to Raider. I did 17 months. My first baby mama was one of the police.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, this how stupid crazy I get when I talk about dick. I done broke the microphone. Dick, my motherfucking friend. I fuck with that dick. That's why I ain't never been back to the penitentiary. One time, y'all showed me ain't no dick in this motherfucker. Oh, I won't be back to that motherfucker. Y'all got me fucked up.
So hey, I gotta throw one my way. Like for the dudes, that's a good one because like you're saying that a female's not better than a dude.
Well, listen. Okay, so my first bitch that I fucked with in the pen, she was like a boy girl. Like she never fucked with no dick or nothing. That was the first bitch I ever fucked with in there. We both were Scorpios, you know what I'm saying? And we both had started out together, you know what I'm saying? And I seen this bitch run through plenty of bitches, but I knew she wasn't gonna run through me. I knew when she got with littles, she gonna be with littles. And she was with me till down there. She got out and was still sending me boxes, talking about me on the phone. And that's how I kind of got into a little rift when I was in prison too, because I had got an administration move because a guard, a dyke bitch. She was a dyke at that. If she would have been a nigga, probably would have been a different story. But a guard tried to fuck with me in there. And the inmates was asking the bitch, like, how in the fuck, why is you always looking for littles? Like, littles don't do shit. Littles just in here just doing her time. And it was a lot with that bitch, but like that bitch had wrote me up and I felt like I had to get away from Turley. I didn't want to leave Turley because like the niggas that I knew really was fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? Niggas showed me love. You know what I'm saying? But I had to get away from Turley because I felt like I was going to catch another case that I couldn't get out of. And so I got administration move. And I went to Oklahoma City over some dyke ass guard at Turley wanting to fuck with me. Hating ass bitch.
So
weird ass bitch. I don't want to fuck with you, old Chip 2 Holloway, whatever your name is. I remember her last name was Holloway. Whatever family Holloway out here, I don't give a fuck about y'all. That bitch right there, Chip 2 Fast, black ass, crusty, nothing ass bitch. I'm real, baby.
Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch.
That's right. Fuck that bitch. Yeah. Fuck that bitch. And I was at Turley when they had a raid at Turley, y'all. I had so many shoes and clothes at Turley that these motherfucking guards from Oklahoma City was like, what the fuck is going on down here? I'm that bitch. Is what's going on down here. I had all my jewelry at Turley. I had everything at Turley. I was made. So I was fucking made.
You wasn't gang affiliated?
Nothing. No, but I fuck with niggas in gangs, you know what I'm saying? I got two kids, 26 and 5. One of them is a 111, one is a Hoover, but I fuck with blood niggas. I fuck with that blood dick. I don't give a fuck how y'all feel. Bitch.
Hey.
Yeah, I ain't got on no red shit today, but look on my motherfucking page. You'll see it.
I gotta say, your shoes are fly though, bro.
Thank you. Oh, he talking about girl shit.
You ain't got wrong, but like, yo,
I'm trying to be a cute girl today, but it don't sound like I'm a cute girl at all. Sound like I'm a fucking animal.
I gotta ask, like obviously this dude tried you. You end up going to prison, whatever. You're going through whatever in prison. I'm sure you had it either way. Being away from your family sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like
I didn't want no visits. I told my people stop coming to see me because I wanted to do my time by myself. I wish I could call my mama right now. And it's too late to call my mom. But my mom would let y'all know that I'm not one of those. I didn't call home every day. I had money. All she had to do is put the money I needed on my books. And I was good.
If you was eating, you was straight, bro. Like
but I was going to be eating because my mama never knew really what I was doing till this shit came full circle. You know what I'm saying? And
did you have any money tucked away when you went to prison?
Yes, I had 15 grand. That's how I paid for my lawyer.
After lawyer and all that shit?
No, I paid for my lawyer. Probably after that, I probably had maybe like 8,000, something like that. But then I used to fuck with a Puerto Rican in Philly too. You know what I'm saying? You remember my Puerto Rican Carlo? Hey, big shout out, boo! Yeah, he kept money on my books too. You motherfuckers fuck with your girl Littles. Yeah, motherfuckers really fuck with me.
So, and you're not affiliated. You just, you're a hustler, bro.
Right. I'm just a hustler. That's it.
So, you get out of prison. What's first day out like?
My first day out, man, it was it was love, but it was miserable at the same time because like I wasn't that girl no more, y'all. I didn't have that money no more. My cars are old and raggedy, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't the shit. I wasn't that bitch.
Man,
I didn't like it.
It is hard to go from like making this amount of money and doing whatever the fuck you want and just like for so long that you get used to it. And like, you know what I'm saying? It's past the point of like, oh man, this is exciting even anymore. Like you just, bro, this is your lifestyle at this point. Like
I was respected, but it was bitches that was out here that was doing better and doing more than me. So,
but just respectfully, you went from that to going to jail. You never had like no step down period or nothing. But jail is like, bro, that's forced. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're out now. This is the first time you're out. But you're just a regular person.
I'm just a regular old schmeggler, and I hated that shit.
But that shit,
I fucking hated that shit.
It is a hard fall, bro. Like I've seen a few people go through.
I'm glad you brought that shit up.
But it
took me about 3 years to.
You realize like all the shit you was taking for granted. Like, bro, I used to not even think about this shit, bro. I used to just do it. Now that shit seemed crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like a motherfucker trying to budget shit. Like, bro,
you gotta get a regular job. And then, like I told y'all, I had good jobs back then. Now I gotta settle for these warehouse type jobs. I gotta learn how to work a forklift, a pallet jack, shit that just wasn't fucking me. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta put convicted felon on a fucking
exactly. Like yeah, for so many years I had to do that.
And then your name, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like.
But this the thing about it though, I didn't really have a hard time finding a job because I know how to sell myself to people. I used to work a job before I got in the streets. That's the difference between me and a like what you would call a habitual criminal. I wouldn't knock a habitual criminal that come home and keep going back. Prison does not rehabilitate you. They make you more of a criminal. They don't show you how to become a better fucking person. They don't give no class. When I was in there, I thought I was going to be a beautician, a barber or some shit. They don't even do that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? You got to be Indian or something. You got to have that bread. Or your lawyer or somebody got to fucking put that shit on one of your type of like classes or something you got to do to get out.
So you went to like, where was you at? Maple Bassett?
I went to Mabel's first. That was my assessment. And I was supposed to stay at Mabel's, but because of my crime. But because Mabel Bassett, let me tell y'all a story about when I was in there. I was in Mabel Bassett at the assessment, right? Y'all know when y'all go through assessment, y'all niggas that went to pen, y'all get assessed too. You know what I'm saying? Well, it was a bitch in there. I had a bitch, she snored, y'all. Ooh, I can't stand snoring. I left a nigga because he fucking snored. I don't deal with that snoring shit. I fucking kill you.
Yeah, you hate me, bro.
Oh, shit. God. Ooh, you snore? Yeah. Well, good thing you ain't my man, baby. I'll fucking muzzle your ass. Listen to this story. Bro. They tried to tell me at the assessment at A&R that they don't do moves, right? I told them motherfuckers, look in my jacket. Look in my jacket. Y'all come and find this bitch dead in this motherfucking room. They came and moved that bitch out of my motherfucking room. I can't stand that. That shit puts me in a rageful state of mind. Do y'all understand the rage when you don't like something, but somebody doing it? It's not her fault. I wasn't mad at her at all. But I was gonna fuck that bitch up like she put me in that penitentiary. They moved that bitch. And one of the guards gonna come on my day that I was moving, because I did some of my time at Eddie Warriors. I did my time. They moved me to Eddie Warriors. And the guard gonna come and tell me he wished that I was staying there because he was mad because they moved that bitch. Why the fuck not move this bitch? Do y'all want to be getting this bitch a body bag or something? Come on, stop playing.
What if she would have approached you on some shit like, yo, like, I know it's not your fault.
She kept on apologizing for her snoring. She knew it. Because I asked her when she came in my room, like, you snore? She was like, yeah. I said, bitch, we not about to get along because I can't stand that shit. So it was already, I always talk to everybody. I do not like, you will not, if I don't like something with you, you gonna know it. Because I'm gonna let you know. That's the type of person I am.
What kind of man is gonna handle you?
Man, L fucking P. That's the only man that's gonna be able to handle me. Them his initials if you watch.
You alive.
Yeah, I am. That's why I'm single. So I'm single. I can't deal with nobody's shit. Nobody ready to deal with my shit. I guess I don't give a fuck though. It is what it is. It is what it's gonna be.
You're a little intimidating.
I'm very intimidated. Do y'all know niggas will not approach me? I gotta holler at niggas.
Bro,
Like, damn, what the fuck? I'm a bad bitch, baby. I'm fun. I'm happy. I got my own home, big as fuck.
So what
Like,
if a dude?
damn.
What if a dude is character is as big as yours? Like his personality shines. He's a extreme extrovert as well, and you and him, like, do you feel like it would become? What if you?
We're not gonna get along. I need a more laid back, calmer nigga than me. I need a nigga that think a little bit more. Cause see, I'm fast thinking. I will pop off. I need a nigga that think like, nah, baby, not like that. We're not gonna do it like that. You know what I'm saying? I met a nigga like that. I scared him. I scared him till this day. He's scared. We friends though. And his brother and him, they put me on. I made a lot of money with these motherfuckers. You hear me? But I just scare them. I'm just that type of woman. That's all it is. I ain't, I can't change that about myself. I'm from Philly, y'all. I'm from Philly.
So you're not looking for a twister. Are you looking for a future? Like,
nah, fuck a future. I think I need more of what? I don't even know no rapper that I could fuck with. Like, they all seem wild to me. I need a real laid back nigga, a cool minded, cool thinking ass nigga, a smooth ass nigga.
You ever rap?
Yeah. I'm a rapper, but I don't have no rhythm, y'all. I can't rap to nobody funky ass beats.
You remember,
I need a beat maker, a hit maker.
Man, fucking Silk the Shocker, bro. Like, I remember listening to him in high school. He never was on beat, but he had the dopest flow. And I don't even think nobody fucks with him now like that shit.
Man, I liked Silk the Shocker, and he was fine.
But he was off beat like a motherfucker. Like, now I listen to it, and I'm like, bro, I kind of.
Well, see, I didn't know that because I don't really have no rhythm.
Yeah, no, they do. Bro.
Yeah,
like,
I didn't really know that.
He was a little off beat sometimes. You know what I mean?
I didn't know, y'all. I didn't know.
That's just you. Huh?
I can't name nobody that in the rap. You got me thinking about them right now, and I can't think of nobody that could be my dude. Maybe I need like a Snoop Dogg, maybe like a Wiz Khalifa type, real Kanye before Kim Kardashian type. Yeah, that Kanye before. Yeah, I need a smooth nigga, a LL. You know what I'm saying?
You going higher or lower in age?
I'm like open.
You gonna date a dude that's 25?
I mean, I don't want to date nobody younger than my kid. I got a 26-year-old. So if you not 26 or above, then I'm probably not going to fuck with you, baby.
Fair enough.
I'm not no pedophile. You can't be coming home younger than my fucking kids.
What if he a hardworking man?
I don't give a fuck.
Man, but
baby, you just too young for me. You got some growing to do. I can't teach you. You'll be picking up my bad habits, and I don't want to do that to nobody.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for
it. Yeah. Gotta be a little bit. I guess as my daughter get older, the age will go up. She'll be 27 next year. Y'all better come on.
You restricting yourself now, bro. So anyway, you out of prison. You went through some some emotional back and forth. You don't think you got PTSD at this point? I mean, you did take a man's life, like.
Well, before I went to the penitentiary and before I got in the dope game, y'all, I was already diagnosed. They say I'm a little schizo. I'm a little schizo. But I deal with my shit without medication and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they say I was a little crazy. They try to give me a check. I ain't lying. They give you girls little a check. I wasn't having that shit. I don't pop pills. I don't do drugs. Y'all not gonna have me dumb out my fucking mind. I'm a thinker. So nobody can't think for me.
Like, you see these movies where, like, motherfuckers end up having to do something, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? They just end up running with their friends, and they go through something, and they have dreams and shit like that about it. Like, is it like that? Like war veteran type, you know what I'm saying?
My shit was, like, I had that car accident and mental health issues running my family. If you got any mental health issues right now, you need to go find somebody, get in contact with somebody, get your shit straightened out, because you really can't deal with those issues alone, especially if you don't understand your illness. If you don't understand your illness, you're not going to be able to move forward in life. You know what I'm saying? You're going to keep on progressing back. But the thing about mine is that I understand that I have a problem, and sometimes, like, I do have shit to tell me shit. Like, littles, they hating on you. They trying to get you. But I tell myself, unless somebody is blatantly about to really, like, from here, from this table to me, about to fuck me up, that's the only way I'm gonna go turn fucking black on them. That's the only way I'm gonna black out on them.
Somebody hurt your homegirl.
Man, listen, if we in the club and somebody want to fight my friend, hey, it's all for one or one for all. That's how it is with me. Like, my brain ain't got to tell me to jump in on that shit. I'm not about to let no bitches come fuck up my bitch. Bro, I had a homegirl back in the day was getting jumped. You hear me? I jumped in it. I was pregnant.
I feel like this is that old school mentality because, brother, like, you notice, like, we kind of grew up in that era where it's like, bro,
we protect our own.
You wake up and you like, bro, I wish a motherfucker would.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it is not like that anymore, bro.
We protect our own, and that's what it is. I'm not going to let nobody come for my fucking
We came together, bro. We leaving together type shit. Like,
hey, we'll discuss later. Even if it's in a body bag.
We'll discuss later who's in the right. Because, like, bro, my friend could clearly be wrong, bro. I don't give a fuck in that moment. I'm riding with my friend. We can talk about that shit afterwards.
That's what you're supposed to do, or you not no friend. Because if you sit there and watch your friend get in a fight, and then you call him the next day, I'm not fucking talking to you. Where the fuck was you at? Wrong, bro, nigga, why you not knotted up too? What the fuck? You just let me get stomped out. That's some crazy ass shit.
I'm just gonna trust. You're not gonna do nothing fucked up. You're gonna trust. I'm not gonna do nothing fucked up. So if I see something going down with you, bro, I'm in it off the rip. You know what I'm saying? So like, bro, we going home. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it is not like that anymore. You know, like
nah, these niggas out here fake as fuck. That your friends will be the same ones getting your house raided. I mean, my friends is limited. I can count them on my motherfucking hand, male and female, and that's just that. I don't have no friends. I don't fuck with nobody. I know where places to go, and I know where places I can't go. I know who don't like me, and I know who don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna go around these motherfuckers because I know we gonna get it popping. But why do that to my friends? Why take my friends around some shit when I know it's gonna get popping? I'm not gonna do that. We gonna stay away from that. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning these years to be a low-key girl instead of a motherfucking out there just buck wild ass girl. You know what I'm saying? Be a low-key ass girl.
I had a dude snitch on me in 2007, bro. I was 1 week away from finishing. Like, I'd already did my discharge papers for drug court. 2007. And fucking, bro, I was 1 week away. I was just waiting on that graduation date so I could fucking, you know, they set them only ever so often. Bro, this dude snitched on me for selling him a fucking quarter pounder or like a half pound of Reggie or some shit in Sapulpa. Bro, I got arrested.
I ain't never fuck around in Sapulpa. I don't fuck with y'all.
Bro, I got arrested. I went to jail. Bro, I ended up having to bond out. I went on the run for like 8 years, bro.
8 years?
Never got pulled over, nothing, bro. And 8 years, I ended up getting caught for a DUI in 2015. Ran from the police, flipped my car, all kinds of shit. And fucking,
and you still here though?
Yeah, no, yo,
to do this shit right here, bro, Trench TV, bitch.
I should have died, bro. And fucking
don't say shit if it wasn't your time.
Bro,
it's not your time till it's your time. And ain't nobody gonna clock my fucking clock but me and the G-O-D, bitch. I hate to say that with God and y'all. You forgive me, forgive you, girl, little.
It ended up like no, I never ended up fucking having to go do no time or nothing. I bonded out.
That's great. You don't have no record.
Shit. No, I ended up getting that shit fucking taken off. Like,
that's what's up. You like, blessed.
I had a dope ass attorney though, bro. Like there was the days when you could still make money off drugs. Like, bro, there's no drugs to sell. Like, what are you?
Hey, listen, I should have paid my lawyer a little bit more money too. See, I didn't know that you could pay your lawyers back then. See, I didn't know a lot of shit. I would have gave my lawyer the whole 15 grand so I could be free. But let me tell y'all something. I needed to take that sit down. Like when Pop got arrested. Remember when Pop got arrested, he got to go, and then Suge came and got him out. See, I think Pop shouldn't have never did that.
I've always wondered, how did he bond him out of prison?
Man, I don't know, but this is what I'm feeling, y'all. I'm feeling like Pop should have took that time to sit down and regroup up here because he really wasn't into that gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't him.
Literally the only person I've ever heard of.
Man, listen, that really wasn't him. He needed to take that time out to sit down and regroup and get his mind back right.
Wasn't he in prison for some bullshit?
Some bullshit, anyway? Right? That bitch tried to say the rape shit, right? And he came home on some gangster shit, and he really didn't do enough time to get his mind regenerated on the shit that he used to be about. You know what I'm saying? He used to be about good music. Then he came out with if y'all ever listened to some Tupac shit when he was with motherfucking Humpty Hump and shit. Yeah, Digital Underground. Bro, he was not no gangster rapper. The motherfuckers changed him into a gangster rapper, changed him into being a fucking animal, a street nigga. And when y'all do that to people, you don't like how they come. You don't like how they come. Y'all scared of them. Bro, and then y'all gotta kill them. Bitch ass shit.
He dropped 2 albums pretty quick, bro, and they was both fire. Like, Because he owed
Yes.
Suge though. You know what I'm saying? He owed him
Yes.
like 2 albums and
Yeah,
stuff like
that's
that.
why he shouldn't have never did that shit.
But yeah, he did sell his soul, bro.
Yes,
straight
he
up,
did.
but yeah.
Well, I hope he wherever, but hey, that ain't for me. I was just trying to say that I needed that time, y'all, to when I went to the pen, I needed time to, like, I kept telling people, like, people was having a year, 2 years. I was like, oh, I'm right behind you. I see y'all. I didn't know that I was gonna be in there longer. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how time
bro?
went.
You seem like you're a pretty positive person. Like, did you ever like just really go through it though? Like, was there a point in time, or was you just always
Nah. I knew. Okay, let me tell y'all something.
You knew you was going home.
I knew that I was doing wrong in these streets. See, drug dealing was never my life. I made it my life. I made something that wasn't me. I made that me. So when I had to go sit down, no, I wasn't depressed. No, I wasn't calling on God at that time because I felt like people only call on God when they going through shit. And I felt like I put myself in this situation. I got to go through it. And that's what I did. I just went through it. And I'm not going to say it was easy, but it wasn't hard for me because every day was a learning experience because I didn't know how it was in there.
Bro,
but I can't do it again. Knowing what I know now, there's no way I'm ever going back to that
8 years, bro.
Huh?
8 years though?
I did 5.
5?
4.5, 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's still like, bro.
Yeah, my kid was like 8 years old. I came home. My kid was like 14, 15 years old and shit.
You think that affected her?
That affected my kid a lot. I'm going through a lot of my shit with my kid. A lot of my shit, like I can handle so much shit because I'm such a strong person that my karma comes back in my kid. And it's sad because for 20 years, I only had one child.
Respectfully, I don't think she's ever been in trouble or nothing like that. Right? Like, so she's not like
my kid is godly. You hear me?
She's not
but because of the shit that I did, the karma is coming back on it's fucking with my kid, y'all. And that's just that.
You seem like a good mom, bro.
I am. I tried to do everything for my kid. I tried to make sure my kid had everything. I gave my kid every outlet to become somebody. My kid was in gymnastics, cheerleading from a cub up. You hear me? There's no reason why my kid shouldn't be a Shikari right now, in the Olympics right now. I'm not lying to y'all. Like, everything that my kid is about, my kid can rap, my kid can sing, my kid can dance. That's all the shit that I couldn't do. But my kid got all these abilities. That shit hurts me that she's not doing nothing with him.
Bro, I feel like you're a horrible liar. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't imagine you really lying because you're so fast with your thoughts and you don't have a filter. And so you say whatever you think.
Yeah.
And I'm
really honest.
Somebody could think of a lie that.
I'm brutally honest. I would tell you whatever you want to know. You want to know if I sucked dick before? Yeah. You want to know how much I got paid for it? I tell you. Whatever you want to know, I tell you. Yeah. I don't have... This the thing about me. I'm a very honest person because I feel like my honesty can help somebody.
Is that a pro or a con?
I don't know. I don't think of it like that. No, I don't care. I don't care.
You just know how to live with it. You know what's gonna come.
Yeah,
so you just deal with shit.
It doesn't bother me.
Do you feel like it makes you more of an honest person? Like in your actions? Like, does that deter you from doing shit? Because you know you're gonna say something.
It is what it is with me. If you fuck with T Little and you know T Little, then you know what it is with me. It is. It's no filter. I don't think about what I'm gonna say. I just say it because that's who I am. Like, why lie about anything? They hated Jesus Christ for nothing, for being him. He didn't do nothing but spread love, joy, and heal people. They hated him for that. So if they hate me for being me, then I don't give a fuck.
You ever robbed somebody?
I've never been a thief, but I have stole to eat before. I have been on that side of the. I have been on that side before.
Like, fuck a store though, right? Like,
huh?
Fuck a store though, right? Like,
now, I stole from a bodega before I was hungry. Like, my parent, man,
but that's still different to me. That's like I stole from stores.
Yeah, but I never stole from a person. I never stole no clothes. I never stole nobody money. I never been a stick up kid. That ain't me. Look at me. Do I look like that type of bitch? I was never that type of bitch. These niggas made me into a fucking drug dealer.
I feel like your setup would, like, it'd be horrible. Because you couldn't lie at all. And, like, your setup, you're like, this don't sound right.
I'm going to need y'all niggas to pull up over here. These niggas pull up over here, little right over here at the car wash at fucking 3:30 in the morning. Why we got to pull up there? We can't pull up to your spot. No, bitch. Then, I couldn't be no stick up kid. I'm not into that type of shit. That's never been me. I'm not a thief, and I never been a liar.
Bro,
neither.
that was a hot thing.
If I lie, it's only to spare your feelings.
Bro,
I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but if you want the truth, then your feelings gonna get hurt. Don't cry to me about it, bitch.
2010, 2012, that shit was hot. Like, bitches setting motherfuckers.
I was gone in the pen then. I don't know about the bitches setting up the games. I don't know that shit because in 2010, 2011, I was in the pen already. I went to the pen in May of 09.
Damn, 09.
Yeah.
Who was president?
I think it was Obama, bitch ass, fucking up the drug trade. That's all the fuck you did. And gave up these hot ass government phones and all this bullshit. I fuck with Trump. I don't give a fuck who don't like it.
Yes, let's keep it real. Would you vote for Trump now?
Yeah, hell yeah, with his indictment. So whatever the fuck they gave him. Only free money I got. I feel like that's my fucking reparations. Get the fuck out of here.
I mean,
Trump, come holler at your girl Littles. I keep your secrets. You ain't never got to worry about me telling shit. Snitching bitches.
So, you went from inmate to now you're free.
Yeah.
What's your pickup on, like, did you do anything illegal off the run?
Like, nope. I came home and went straight clean, huh, friend?
So you've been clean ever since?
Yep, I've been clean ever since.
You learned your lesson, bro. You don't like that shit.
I don't like that. Ain't no dick in prison.
So your personality probably kind of accelerates you into a different group of people than most people just kind of fall out of prison and fall into. Like, you know, like I hate to say it like this, but, you know, millionaires hang out with millionaires and losers hang out with losers.
Right.
I feel like you're not getting out of prison and hanging out with losers like everybody expects.
Right. Well, it was a time where I was still going around everybody, but because I wasn't selling dope and I ain't have a bankroll, I didn't feel right. So that was another reason why, like, I really just left the streets alone. Like, there's no reason for me to be around these type of people no more. I'm not getting money. I'm not selling them the shit that they looking for. And I'm not really into the activities like I used to be. So I had to move forward and do some different shit. So I grinded my way from this job to that job. I worked on my credit and shit. In 2018, I brought my first home. I got a condo, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. It's about 1,500 something square feet. Might be nothing to y'all, but big for me. I got a felony on my back with a violent fucking crime. Now I own my home. And in 2015, your girl Little, I'm a smart motherfucker. I know when everything's shifting. I started my own cab service. But back then, these motherfuckers didn't want to give you no small business loan, no PPA loan, or no whatever the fuck they calling them now. So I put that shit on the back burner. I'm a fucking welder. I went to fucking school to be more, I was a shipper, but I need to learn tariff code and shit like that. I went to school to make myself more employable in these motherfucking Oklahoma jobs. And every time somebody got to get fired or laid off, I'm on the fucking burner. You hear me, y'all? I'm the motherfucker in the job with the thumbs up. I'm the motherfucker smiling every day when I got shit going on. You hear me? But I leave my shit at the door. I come in the job. I do a good job. But they don't like me because they intimidated by me. But it don't matter because you know what? I'm still in my home. Don't matter how many jobs fire me. I'm never going to be in foreclosure. I'm going to keep rising to the top because that's the type of motherfucker I am. I don't give a fuck what you do. You can't keep me the fuck down, bitch. You can't keep me down.
So Tulsa's like so big though, right? Like even the city's only so big. Your personality and your ability.
I don't fit. I don't fit in.
Why you don't move to Vegas or something?
Because this is where I'm at. I'm a 918er. I'm grounded. I just bought a home here 7 years ago. Why? With the prices and the way homes are, they going up on this. Why would I sell my shit? I tell y'all how much my mortgage is. Y'all be crying right now. Why y'all paying $1,200 and this and that? I'm paying less than $600 to live in my fucking condo, big ass pool, gated community. You know what I'm saying? I live around a bunch of old white people. I ain't got to worry about shit. Sometimes I don't even lock my door, bitch.
That's gotta feel good.
Yes, it feel good. Yes, it feel good.
Yo, so why don't you just rent that bitch out and like
I want to do something like a sober living or something like that, but I can't do it in my gated community because the people that I live around right now and the people that I might rent to, it just might not fit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to bring that type of chaos around there because it's quiet, it's peaceful.
Like, if you've seen anybody right now, no matter how you feel about them, do you feel like you got any ops?
I got hella ops. I got ops that don't even know me. They don't even know me. They don't even know me. But just because I'm so happy, I'm so vibrant, my personality, they just hate me off of that. Motherfuckers don't even be knowing me. You know what I'm saying? And they don't like me.
Well, like, there's gonna be a certain amount of hate regardless, right? Like, motherfuckers just hate to see a motherfucker doing okay. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They feel like a motherfucker should be way worse or way worse than them or
Right.
whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? So, like, but do you feel like from back in the day, like you never told, you don't have anybody looking for you for that shit? Prison, you were straight.
Nah,
you never
I still
fucked
got
up.
ops from that shit because this the thing. Like the nigga who I went to prison on, that body or whatever. Well, his brother, when I came home, I went to Big Splash. You know what I'm saying? I didn't came home. You didn't send me to prison, bitch. You thought I was gonna be there my whole life, but I was only there for 5. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was still see me grit his teeth and shit,
But I mean,
all kinds of weird shit.
Respectfully, that's his brother. Like,
but it don't matter. You should have handled that shit in the streets, bitch. I did my time. Get the fuck over it, bitch.
What if he came up to you and he was like,
he better not come up to me. I'm not giving that type of nigga the opportunity to come up to me. He come any close, he gonna get the Glock in his face.
What if there was, maybe a phone call?
Nah.
Family wanted to squash the beef.
Listen, I don't give a fuck. There is no whatever. I done squashed it. If they squashed it, good. We all squashed it, but we don't have to have no motherfucking kumbaya, bitch. Y'all sent me to the pen. Fuck y'all.
You feel how you feel?
Yes. Yes. If they done with it, I've been done with it. When I went to prison for it, I've been done with it. So if y'all done with it, that's cool. But we ain't got shit to say. Don't approach me, because if you approach me, you're gonna be where your people at.
Like, okay, respectfully, I've heard of just dumb shit on TV where motherfuckers is like, the mom of the killer is friends with the girlfriend and the mom of the
I don't do that shit.
Victim shit. Like,
I don't do that shit. We're not gonna be friends. We ain't got shit to talk about. I'm not affiliated with y'all. I was affiliated in a whole different realm, not with y'all. Period.
That 5 years is unforgivable.
That 5 year unforgivable. I rather got shot, stabbed, beat the fuck up, jumped, or anything. They had to go do 5 years in the penitentiary. Took me from my motherfucking daughter that I'm dealing with some shit for right now. Fuck y'all. It ain't no fuck y'all. I'm done. I'm cool. I'm cool. When I see these people, I don't act stupid. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we should have handled this shit on some street shit. Y'all handle that shit on some bitch shit. And that's it. And y'all some suckers to me. Y'all weak as fuck to me for that. So, my kid don't understand why I was gone. Period.
So you own your home now. You're venturing off into new jobs. You're accelerating at everything. What have you found to be the most important thing that you did financially? Like advice. Like, was it building your credit? Did you immediately start saving money? Was you fucking just like looking for higher paying jobs no matter if you had a job? Like, what was you doing that you think was the thing that you fucking
that really just was the
because you know how you'll try 2 or 3 things and they sound good to you,
well,
but some of them don't make sense to like, or they don't work. You know what I mean?
The most rewarding thing for me that I was able to do, that I was able to buy a home to provide a stable place for I have a 26-year-old. Back then, she was 20. She was pregnant with her first kid. You know what I'm saying? I was able to buy a home, a stable place for her and her kid to live, rent-free, no bills, nothing.
Break it down for me, though, real quick. So you come out of prison with, like, what kind of credit score?
I come out of prison with nothing.
Like 500 or something.
I don't even know what my credit score was. I wasn't thinking about a credit score.
How did you build your credit right off?
Well, what I did was I started small, y'all. I started with J.C. Penney's. I started with American Eagle cards, and they was only giving me like $300 cash.
And just paying that shit off?
Yeah, they was only giving me like $300, and I could only go and buy stuff from their stores. Now I got 7 fucking credit cards. You know what I'm saying? 4 of them are cash cards where I could spend them wherever the fuck I want.
So building your credit, you think, was very essential.
Important. Okay, so if you come home from prison and you able to do what I did, work a job, start saving your money, and start building your credit would be the first thing I would tell you to do.
Daughter's credit?
I'm not. Why would I build my daughter's credit? I'm just saying, my daughter need to be building her own damn credit.
Like that game right there being so essential in your success story.
Do I talk to my daughter about credit? Yes, I do. Right now, I wouldn't be able. This would have to be a whole part two of my daughter. I can't tell y'all about my
credit
daughter.
card and just run it up in
No,
her name.
no. I'm not putting my name on shit for my daughter. That's just real. I don't give a fuck. No, I'm not doing that.
So
bro.
you feel like it's very important.
It's very important for you to do things for yourself, because I brought my daughter fucking 3 cars, y'all, growing up, you know, because she was working a job, she was going to school, she was doing her thing. I spoiled that kid, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of fucked that kid up. So
you're not looking for shortcuts. You like the work.
You got to put in the work to get where you need to be. You got to put in the work, or you're never going to make it there. If somebody keep doing stuff for you, you're not going to get to the top. And if you do get to the top, you're not going to know how to maintain it.
It does being pretty help, though. Come on.
Man, you're not going to know how to maintain it if somebody keep doing something for you.
You smart as fuck, but come on, bro. Does being pretty help, bro? After all this shit you told me today, bro, like...
Man, friend, tell them, have I ever really got anywhere off of looking like this? Nobody give a fuck about me. Nobody ain't never did shit for littles. Period. But littles. Shit. That's that.
I got you, bro. Wait. Damn.
Fucking trying to tell you for real, bro. Don't nobody give a fuck about pretty. You could go get your lips done. You can have the best eyelashes. You can have real hair like this. You can have a big titty. You can have the fattest ass. These niggas still gonna cheat, lie, steal, treat you like dirt, treat you like shit, make you think you nothing. So just be yourself and take care of yourself and do what you got to do for yourself. And that's the only thing that's going to get you to where you want to be is yourself.
Okay, I've always believed that, like, since our era and up, bro, it's been kind of like, yo, the guy that's dressed well, has a nice car, pulls up well put together. Even though he ain't as qualified, he's going to get the job before the dude that pulls up in the shitty car, not put together, but he might know the fucking work or the financial shit, whatever that he needs, might be more qualified. I feel like the guy that looks successful and kind of has his shit together is always going to win over the guy that is qualified for the shit.
Listen, I met a chick. Okay, but we gonna.
Got you.
Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. This new job that I got, after I said I was never gonna work for a company, but it's beneficial for me and my company. I met this chick, you hear me? She down on her fucking luck, you hear me? Living like, I can't tell her business, but I met this chick at a Concentra. We was taking a drug test. I was getting real wild in them fucking place. They was taking too long to come take my pee. But I didn't know all that they had to do. I didn't know I needed a physical and all this shit. But long story short, she calmed me down and she helped me get through what I needed to get through. You know what I'm saying? And we developed a friendship. And she's smart. You hear me?
Right.
She's smart. But because it's all this stuff that's going on in her life right now, she can't elevate. I would want that bitch to be my fucking business manager. You hear me?
Help,
but she
bro.
didn't move the architect. Yeah, I gave her baby. I gave her kid clothes. I mean, not her kid, her grandkid clothes. I told her, like, you can't live with me because my daughter got shit going on. And I don't want that shit to happen. She got an 18-year-old and a 15-year-old. I don't want that shit to stem off on her kids. You hear me? But at the end of the day, she's smart. And to me, it don't matter what level you in at life. If you fuck with a person like me, you a real ass motherfucker. Because people don't fuck with real.
You don't seem like a bad person at all.
No, I'm not.
Like, you don't. You have your opinions, and you're loud and
I'm loud to be heard. I'm little. I'm little. So if I talk like a regular bitch, motherfuckers gonna talk all around me. They gonna act like they can't hear me. So I'm assertive. I'm forward and I'm direct with motherfuckers.
Man, you gotta take it easy on the guys.
I'll see what I can do. So the guys gotta take it easy on lips.
If we wrapped up part 1 right now, what would you want to say would be any shout outs, any comments, anything that you feel like you didn't get your point across on? I feel like you hit everything you needed to.
I feel like I did too.
You did awesome, bro. That was a good one. And bro, yeah, there's always more shit we could get into, I feel like, with you. Yeah. And I feel like you build on by the day, bro. I don't know what you're doing tomorrow.
I'm going to work at 4:30 a.m.
Bro, I feel like you take trips and you do all kinds of shit, bro. Like you so
I'm fun. I'm very fun.
This is a story in the works, I'm sure. So like
that's what's up.
Yeah, come back, definitely.
Thank you.
And let us know if there's anything else you would Anybody you want to shout out? Mom,
I want to
Pop?
shout out. I don't want to say no names, but I want to shout out everybody in the 918 that really know Littles, that really know my struggle, that really knew me when I was a pretty girl, that knew me when I was a drug dealer, that knew me when I became a murderer, that knew me when I became a homeowner, and that knew me when I'm a motherfucking entrepreneur. I want to shout y'all out. Big 918 love. Your girl Littles. I'm always representing. 215, I love y'all too. I ain't been there in years though. I ain't been in my city in years. But 918, big 918 representer. Look us up. Webby, you should have been here. You missed out on me, baby. Ha!
All right, that's it. Trench Talk. Love it. Oh, God, I'm drinking straight Crown at this point. Oh. Ooh.